O ayebitimi ede aboano bo modern fawo de ebre enra me ma wote se mi gusu sorte me de out me yi niam ne sa enso me kwa koyi sa na fe yakani na bom ebe te se ebe kamentade ye miensa ne me dinadana na wo TV so dan se enkrofo ho beche won and ye mfantade ne nyehwe se ne mi kudura from fugu to kaftan, from shoe to slippers. Yebekani na egu Ghana must go back to na yetimi ede aba na fe yetimi ahwena yabwa won areho memma Kofi a minute Ivan a minute and then 1 minute na fe omu wi ombetwen yekọ yebesa ba ene yenkoi ene ye no wan wa ha yebe pepe de mama omu na chese no one the continue power show St. Monica's for yeda mwasipa incoming president don jpdm ono obeje risk allowance so yeda mwasipa mabrain insu no 1200 makumako 1200 Ghana for Germany infantifoku omo Germany woman so ama 1000 and the apeja one nra wonim de year na ha okwa kwajaba abetifi ladies wa woni mo ye no wana eje bibia omo so omo bobo omo de omo niama eba ye peniama ne bebre e de akọ emu ne anwa ne nsuo ne niama hodo a wo nyina no ye pacho fani na bra na yintimi fankoboa wo na onyonko da no da why oyonko da no da ti pacho bo modi na fe share so sama me Kofi
Captain.
Yes, sir.
Yeda unia for, to tell the truth, Media General for actual do. Why trendsetters? Na yeda Media General for mpenyumfu na asese went to me a show or do na Captain Monso mago above and beyond. Na ni amuri na next week na yere ahoboa se na baby amuru ko bia no yepese yenga yekọ na yekọ hwe na yetumi kan bi ne eboa abusuafo ato yenuanu ma wo volta na ato yen ye one quilt ye ntama baako Ghana ni bia wo santama num inti mamu maye nkese eye won inti because ato won nei ochina na ye mene wo inti mumma ye na mede mekọ ho no makohwe enye se me pass munti asem ne de me pe na emum me record na makohwe because me feel say ato me nua ese se me nso me ka ho na kakra bi a me nso metumi aye ene ye ne ye mpanyimfo nso be kasa na emwa bia ye de akọ na ye de akọbo mama ye na amwa wo the government ni so amwa ye nkra nya hwe mama ye nkire se ye enuafo ye do ye ho ye care about ye ho yenyi politics in film politics in the ebeka na mum say every day about lives ba kwasem ba kwa meka and say emse nkrofo ban ibinum de niam bi to say plates ne cutlery no mo ne niam say a survival sena captain can insu no wonya ntum ye inti the continuum of a life ni you receive say inti na america ne say packaged foods are what to no America uko US Army and I say emergencies ba insukura one packaging in a form say beche inti bibia ye package there what te wano a wutumi di ebe nutrify body no ne ene efe ade ba konso a mesre se mo amwo bin vitamins for mofra no because waterborne diseases no go ebeko on a rise mofra no awo any conditions are one year used to ninti ebe cause pressure na eno so ma one immunity nso akọ down inti wo be more prone to nyarewa inti mo amwo especially vitamin C vitamin D no monfa bi emra na yemfa nkoma vitamin C ni vitamin D ehu hia papa ene B vitamins no thiamine riboflavin nomine sanke kanka oni na hia na ye de akoboa mofra na hu hia because say on onipa ni nya hoden woni hwirima na ne yare na erintumi nya but say no na the whole area na ye prone inti packaged foods bibia wutumi di wotewano a wudi ma ye the money adekwa esese okwo stove na insunu sun je wo vacation wo Hawaii na wutumi ye habachi wo nsuso untumi nye habachi wo Volta intino mesremo nnuan na enye ready to eat wotewano na wudi na wonom na a nutrify body no ye the munna amase mumma yen koso chiro do ye the masse
Captain, I think because that be a cancer you're serious as people, and at a renchem say at two nipa a deliberate and nipa na shada kushi and so go amosono, and can you expect a subsequent action by government and say you design certain intervention via ebema yetimia mitigate the effect nipa no el go through at this particular point in time. That emergency response in the packaging issue be in such a way say obia to nenia obehu. Then as media houses and other companies, corporate social responsibility is to complement effort at the national level. Sebaya sebi nipano or masetana ebetimi asi because adia uhunu sa no sometimes office just a disaster keke. So woman abu say individually a man for lose or more livelihood. Obi or ha nim kwanda nyina de wabra nya nyina nso asai no. And a man for dying nam so just imagine say what's a cry level of sika na imagine say we see dying or is legon now all of a sudden yes in suato na obi abia nso agusu na nso na buako. That is the same situation those people are facing there. And in the absence of government commitment, oh yes, and I replace it with some of these things. This particular media house and some other way coming to the aid of the people. And I think at that point, and I see Jensen about Mabaso because the Amuye, at me, a lot of people out there, Kenya, so almost don't bet me here at the Ababa Buenipa. And the child said, there be a case, a Kaba Kwana can be as people. It is very, 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 very important, sir. Yet, near Mobisi to say, there be a can. And yes, a beer, Nipan the Pacasa, and I say, be a nim, the Yakan, I ever be able to know about Casaka. The Samna Yakano, a be who near, because now no make us a politics of within Joe Ghana, near my ye say, and a bay say, and a bay. Obi betina baby could take a political decision, and that decision will come and have a consequential impact on your life, and that thing may change your life forever, either good or bad. You cannot determine. Into some of these things, yantinyina as people say, yeah, come, I'm on my nama sebi. You bet me to near my ye. Say going forward, say emergency BC situation BC natural disaster. We say there yo or minor your level of preparedness, and then saying. Because Captain, what is here to come Nadmo? I do a moya and say a more mattress now. That is the only thing Nadmo. And when there is disaster and so forth, these are the items they give out. But these people, the kind of trauma, even some of them may go through and the health crisis a bit me but subsequently Lubisa said, what is the kind of medical equipment some emergency we deployed to the area? To go to the aid of these people, all these things, nobody is talking about them at the government level. No, some of these things, by now, you're not certain committee, you're certain upper, dealing with intervention, liaising with NADMO, just to ensure, say, some of these things will be taken care of. But NADMO, no, in terms of resources and as for whatever, METISA via resource more 20 million Ghana cedis. We, Sika way, near this grants or Kwakudru, and Kwaku, a man for Botomne as a forum. So, Captain, as people, Yama ye nina hona ye who's a politics na ye yama yankasa ye ho unko to aba mobi na consequences no bi ne nkosofa yama ye nina hona ye who say de ye bedua na no an ye betwa. And now this is a time I yesere Ghana for say emwa bia obi awo say ye betimi aboa to go to the aid of these people. No, I think say ye because eto apiati a esi ya omanfo kotwa ahuhia ye. Captain, just go there and go and look at the kind of life and nipa no wo ho sika ne na sefo ayajeje yesi ekosi adan ne na sefo no till date omo hie sika to do surgery kwa be sin ne bebre they've been left to their fate. And this particular way you less in frame na your money your turning point going forward, going to the aid of the people at this crucial moment, na the same time you designing how to avert similar calamities in na se for them na se esinso a you ready emergency preparedness, these are some of the measures I have put in place to mitigate some of these things. Now, better now, I'm a nipa that's any conscious like be in Suagu Nipaso. Now, when Timmy and Tanase am for plan B, I must say a J Boroswa. What are the plan? Emergency. Kwamba never ever manage until date. Meti have who the government yes, these are the massive way. So your media houses and other people who are helping, say they are yeah to complement the effort of government. I know you don't see commitment, you don't see anything anywhere. So I think yamwa na go to the people's aid, because at this time yamwa na so we are going forward. The subsequent conversation, I think we can have it.
Yeah.
1 minute or so, media, you cheated me, because the first time I was interrupted, we had to go outside. My back, why am I in now 1 minute? It's not fair. Until the next time I bash on you, so I make sure I speak first and I have enough time. Going forward. No problem. I'm just laying the premise. And I'm just laying that so it goes out. I can pick up from where I left off into the to Asako.
Oh, that's right.
No, right now everybody's in that sympathetic mood. Then it means we blasted baby. So we sympathize with the people of the Volta region, all the communities that have been affected. But my disappointment again is with the way military leaders are handling the situation, especially with NADMO. The reason why I'm Major General and because he's one of the members of the governing council of the NADMO. I was expecting, sir, with disaster response and emergency response, you bring some of your military expertise into some of these things. Like I mentioned, sir, Army bed deploy any soldiers to any action. Almost set up on base. That's right. What we call the FOBs. From that perception, Anka said, disaster to say, what you should do is you should be able to create a safe haven, a proper safe haven where the people can be taken into and given shelter. So, Captain, we have the United Nations the High Commission on Refugees, UNHCR, head office, Laboni Haya. It's not far from Flagstaff House. They can send a delegation to the UNHCR, let them give you a proper comprehensive plan on how to handle disasters like this. So, more dealing with refugees in any situation, they know they have a contingency plan to be able to handle such issues. If they don't know anything, there's nobody in government who knows anything at all. From Flagstaff House to Laboni, a less than 5 minutes drive. They should send a delegation to the UNHCR office here in Laboni. They should go for a comprehensive plan on how to manage refugees in such situations. And then they understand this. Captain, I was hoping, sir, NADMO will not just be giving out mattress, no. But if you had tents, that's temporary shelters, all these guys who have been displaced from the communities, they could have a good place to stay. I was checking my map right now, Captain. So, the distance from Sagleme, from Mepe to Sagleme is just 1 hour, 45 kilometers. In the absence of any such safe havens, proper safe havens, why don't they relocate the people from all these communities to Sagleme?
Yaton.
No problem. But I'm saying it is not occupied right now. No. As a safe haven. Now schools are supposed to be in session. So rather than choose the schools as safe havens, wouldn't you rather send the people to Sagleme?
Yaton.
But you see, this is how I wonder how they think. So I don't even understand. Because you've stopped school for all those children in those communities right now. But son, Akola, Mepen and all those communities, they're going to write the same exams with those in Accra and other places.
Oh, you are.
And see, why does it make sense? Say, we'd rather move the displaced people in these communities to a proper place like Sagleme, temporarily, until we find a solution to this. But you are choosing to rather halt school operations. Now, Captain, if you check all that enclave, from Bato, Sege, from Dowenya, up to even Mepe and all those communities, which hospital has the capacity to take care of half of the number of people we've seen displaced? And so I was hoping, say, not more with their sense, in mitigating disaster, you would look at, one, if there's any outbreak of diseases among the displaced people, how will we take care of it? And so you move the people closer to the place where you say a hospital. So if there's anything like that, you prevent future disasters. But if you're keeping the people in the same place and you claim you've labeled some places safe havens, which are school corridors, if there's any communicable disease that breaks out right now, which hospital in that enclave is able to manage the numbers? Half the numbers have been displaced. But you have people at NADMO who are getting monies every time from the coffers. They're receiving allocation of budgets to do their work. Where's the sense? And that's why Captain Mindio Muyalpa said, Major General, again to him, if the civilians are not thinking right, at least the military always makes contingency plans for contingency plans. And I was hoping, sir, he would have brought some of his expertise to this. But Captain, like you said, and Kofi also rightfully said, none of these guys should be at post today. None of them should be at post right now. This is days after, and they're telling us that the spillage is still going on. And which means, on more spillage dams, no, the water would have started reducing because area bonus no. But the dam gates are still open. And the water is still coming out. And so which means it has covered people's roofs and all those things. And yeah, never call for more. Because the goodness. Captain, let me wrap up. I blame all of us sitting here. All those people who have been making noise on TV and radio in Ghana, claiming to not be part of the MPP and NDC, I blame us. I blame us. And every single day we sit doing nothing. These are the things that will continue to happen. You have people who are in the midst of a crisis. Nobody has come out from government to give any sensible direction as to what is going to be done. The army that was deployed to help people recover, no, Yachri almost said they should come back because there's no money to pay for their hotel bills. But you have generals in the army who are still at post. You have the so-called commander-in-chief still at post. And what are they telling us here? Everybody is acting. See, Captain, I've told you this. The only law in Ghana right now is power. There's no law anywhere. Because why should people be at post right now? Why do we still have VRA managers at post today? What are they doing there?
I'm being so.
You see, again,
they were saving the dam.
To all those who claim not to be part,
vibrating, like Winifred's mobile phone. The dam was vibrating.
Captain,
so they were saving the dam from.
If you look at the map of the Volta Lake, all these communities around are farming.